Hi and welcome to my channel. This is a full body calisthenics body weight workout for you. So we'll be strengthening and lengthening our muscles both in standing positions as well as on the mat on the floor. Lots of lunges and squats and things on our hands and knees. So if those are sensitive areas for you, possibly choose another video. I'll link one in the description of this video as well. So full body using nothing but our body weight. We're going to get started with a warm-up, making sure that our muscles are nice and warm. Feet together, toes pointed straight ahead. Give me some big arm circles. This workout can easily be modified though. It is for everybody. You can go deeper in those lunges, or you can just keep them really small and shallow. Whatever works for you. You're gonna feel great after this workout, and it's just something to feel better and like you did something. Or again, if you have no equipment. We're gonna be using the wall, doing some push-ups. So also make sure that you have a nice space on the wall to work with. 2 more to the front, and then 4 more big arm circles to the back. Arms out to the side, and then crisscross in front. Just warming up those shoulders, stretch the back, stretch the chest. Give me 4, 3, then we take it to high knees, arms reach up to the front, and knees up. 8 more here. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet a little bit wider and shoulder width apart, fingertips together, elbows out to the side, little bend in the knees, and we twist, and we twist. The twist is coming from the core, not the lower back. So let's check our posture. Shoulders down and back, core engaged. Navel is pulled in to the spine. Feel free to keep it here, or if you like, we can add a knee. Twist, center, elbow coming towards that opposite knee. Make sure you're breathing. 6 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant those feet underneath the hips. Come all the way up onto the tippy toes, reach the arms up, and nice and slow down. Reach up, lower down, lift, and lower. Really lengthen and stretch as tall as you can here. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Bring those feet underneath the hips. Squat back, reach those hands towards me, and lift up. Sit those hips back, weight in the heels, and lift. Spine is neutral. Try not to round the back here. This last one we're gonna hold here, and then I want you to bend forward, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. You can hold on to the tops of your thighs if you can reach down to your ankles, and then we're simply gonna bend our knees and then stretch and lift. A little squat and lift. Squat, lift the hips, try to straighten the legs. Ooh, that should feel good. We're always nice and tight right there. Let's loosen that up. 2. Last one. And let's walk our way up, bend those knees, tummy in, and roll that up 1 vertebrae at a time, finishing with our shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. First exercise, our lunges, a stationary lunge. You can stay in the middle of your floor. For balance, I'm gonna hold onto the wall. Stepping back with front leg, my right, probably your left. Stationary lunge, we're gonna lunge down, bending both knees. This knee drops straight down, and I'm trying to keep this knee in line with that ankle, and we push up. So weight is in that front foot. Down and left. We're standing up nice and tall, not hinged forward. Push it up for 4, 3. Again, if you're knees are talking to you, then only do a little bend, maybe not as far. Before we do the next side, we're going to turn towards our wall for some push-ups. Place those hands in line with the shoulders. You can come up to your tippy toes. The farther you stand away from the wall, the more difficult it'll be. Elbows for this round are coming out to the side. We bend, lower down, push up. Bend and push. Tummy is engaged. You're breathing. And our spine is in a nice straight line. So think about tucking your hips a bit. Give me 3 and push. 2, push, 1 and push. Come out of that. Lunges again, stationary lunges, other leg. Taking a big step back, up onto the toe on that back foot. And we bend and lift. Wall or a chair there if you need it for balance. Push through that front heel. 4 more here. For 2 and 1. Second set of push-ups. Same position, but this time our elbows are coming at a 45 degree, down. So we think about the elbows not being directly out to the sides, but to the lower corners. Tummy in and push. Focus on squeezing with that chest. And you're breathing. Exhale on the exertion as you push up. Give me 3, 2, last one. Second set of lunges. This time we're going to step forward with a full lunge, not a stationary lunge. So that leg is going to be moving forward and back 8 times. So big lunge, push it back. And push. So we're really driving through both feet. Push it up. Good. 4, 3. Make these big. 2 and 1. You guessed it. Back to those push-ups. Going wide again. Maybe you can step out a little bit further this time. Elbows out to the sides. Here we go. For 8, 7, push, 6, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side with those lunges. Here we go. Big step and big push off. Big lunge. You look good. Keep it up. We've got 4 more here. 3, 2, nice tall chest. And 1 last set of wall push-ups. If you're feeling strong, go ahead and hit the floor. And we're going back to that 45 degree with those elbows. Step back, tippy toes if you like. Here we go. Press down and left. Push. Elbows towards the bottom corners here. Give me 5, 4. It's our last set. Last one. And shake it out. Nice job getting right into it, going into squats. Just gonna hold my hands in front of me. Toes are facing forward underneath those hips. Sit the hips way back, bending the knees, and lift it up. 3 more staying here. Then we've got a combination. We're gonna squat and lunge. So we squat down, And then big lunge right. Come back up. Squat down. Again, right side. Big lunge. So big bend in that right knee, straightening that left leg. Push off. Down. Lift. Lunge. And push. Legs should be nice and warm by now. Down. Lift. Lunge. And push. Make sure that spine is straight or neutral. Proud chest, so don't round that back. Lunge. Two more. Big squat. And lunge. Squat. And lunge. Same thing, other side. Squat. Lunge left. Down. And lunge. Making these as big as you can, as much as your knees or muscles will allow. I want you to feel this in your glutes and in your thighs. Send those hips back, push it. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful job. Similar move, but I'm changing it up a little bit. Nice wide stance. So sumo squat. Toes are going to the corners and our feet are a little bit wider. Coming down again into a squat, pushing the knees back. We lift, stay here, stationary lunge, then come up. Down, lift, lunge. Center, side, and center, and side. You're going to feel this one more in the inner thighs. One of our underutilized muscles. Really important for balance work. And side. 4 more. Can you go a little bit deeper? Last 2. On the side. Squat. All right, other side, here we go. Squat center, lunge left. Squat center. Check that posture, shoulders down and back, tummy engaged. That means pulling your belly button up towards your spine. I like to think of a rib-hip connection. Thinking of your lower rib coming closer to the top of your hip. Down. Lunge, last one. Big squat. And big lunge. Toe heel in. Great job. Grab your mat and meet me on the floor for some abs, back, and more butt work. Okay, on our mats, starting with abdominals. Bend those knees. Inhale. Exhale, pull that tummy in and round back 1 vertebrae at a time to arrive safely on the floor. Hands are at our sides. I want you to tuck those hips and then bring the legs up, feet together, and then open up those knees. So we're making a diamond shape with our legs. Relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. I want you to reverse crunch and lift up those hips off the mat, or as far as they're gonna go. It's okay if you just have a little contraction right here in that lower belly. 4 more. Lift and release. 3, 2, and 1. Leave the legs there. Take the hands behind the head, supporting the neck. Don't pull on the neck, just supporting the head. And we do a little crunch here, lifting up and down. Pull your navel in towards the spine. We've got 3 more. 2. Last one. Now let's put those two together. Double crunch and release. Double crunch, release. Lift the hips, lift the shoulders. Only 4 more. Stay with me. For 2 and 1. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling. Option here to support the hips with your hands underneath. What we're going to do here, I'll show you first, is just alternating lifting and lowering the legs. If you're a little more advanced, supporting that neck again, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders, and holding there the whole time. We just have 10. Here we go. Lower and lift. Everything is pulled in and engaged the whole time. Keep those elbows wide and breathe. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Bend those knees, lower the head, neck, and shoulders, hug those knees in. You did it. Rolling to the front, coming onto our sides for some hip, butt, and oblique action here, supported on your elbow and making sure we're pulled up nice and tall. I want you to lengthen that top leg and bend the bottom leg. Pushing through that elbow, using the core, we're going to lift our hips up into a modified side plank and lower down. We lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now top leg, lift and lower here. You got it. 4 more. And then you guessed it, we're gonna put these two together. Are you excited? All right, here we go. We're gonna lift the leg, lower the hips, lift. If this is too much for you, keep those hips down or choose just to do one, so just the leg or just the hips. I know you're feeling it in your shoulder too. And in the core, I hope. 3 more. Lift, leg, lower, lower, last one. Nice job. Before we go to the other side, coming into a reverse tabletop. Fingertips are pointing forward, pushing through those feet. I want you to lift the hips, feeling a nice stretch for the shoulders, and then lower back down. We lift, squeeze the glutes, and lower. Lift, and lower. 1 more. Lift, and lower. We're gonna come back into that position and do 4 tricep dips here. So we're lifting our hips again and just bending the elbows behind us, down, press it up. So my butt is not moving up and down, just my elbows are bending behind me. And relax. We're gonna put those two together as well, just 4 times. You can do this. Here we go. So we lift our hips, bend the elbows, press up, and lower down. Squeeze the buns, bend, lift, and lower. 2 more. Lift, bend, press, and lower. Lift, bend, press, and lower. Nice job. Definitely got those muscles fired up. Let's switch to the other side. Going back to those side planks, supporting yourself on your elbow with your chest lifted. Lengthen that top leg. Core engaged, we lift the hips and gently set them down. Lift and lower. Imagine you have a string. Picking those hips up and gently setting them back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the hips, lift the leg, up and down. Try not to move the torso here, just making the leg do all the work, but you're still using your core as well. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's get ready to put those together. We lift the leg, lower and down. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Slow and controlled. I know you're feeling it everywhere. Take a break if you need to. Pause the video and hop right back in. Or burn through it. We only have 3 more. You can do it. Last one. Lift. And lower down. Beautiful job. Coming on now to our hands and knees. Making sure those wrists are underneath our shoulders and knees are underneath our hips. Flexing our foot, we're going to donkey kick it straight up and bring that knee back down. Core engaged, left and lower. Sometimes it helps if you imagine stamping the bottom of your foot to the ceiling, using our nice big glute muscle to initiate this move. 1 more. Hold it up. I want you to extend and bend. So knee stays nice and high, using that hamstring to lengthen and shorten that hamstring muscle. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend, release it down. You guessed it, combination, putting those 2 together. So we lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift. Press it up. Straighten, bend, and down. Really should be feeling it in that glute right now. Maybe even both sides. That other leg's working too, stabilizing everything. 2 more. Lift, straighten, bend, lift, straighten, and lower down. Quick break. Let's sit back into a child's pose. Hips come down towards the heels and lengthen those arms. Big inhale. Exhale. And right back into it. Readjust that position, making sure wrists are underneath our shoulders. Here we go. Other leg. Lift and lower. That knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. You can have a little bend in your elbows to protect the joints. Making sure, again, your core is engaged. Your abs are pulled in because that protects you from using the lower back. Don't want you to arch that back at all. We're making the glutes and the core do all the work here. Last one. Hold that leg up and we extend and bend. Straighten the leg, then bring the heel towards your bum. For 4, 3, 2, then we go directly into our combination. Here we go. Lower, lift, extend, and bend. Down, lift, extend, and bend. Think about spreading your fingers nice and wide to distribute that weight so there's not so much pressure in your wrist. The little tip that can help. You can also double up your mat, either on your knees or underneath your wrists. Last one. Extend and bend. And again, let's sit back into a child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back up into our hands and knees. Walk those feet back a little bit, and we're going to slowly lower ourselves down onto our tummy. Extend the arms straight out in front of you. You can relax your head on the mat if you like. And we're just going to alternate our hands reaching forward, lifting our arms up. 4. Think about really reaching them long. 2. And 1. Now both at the same time. We lift and lower. Think about someone pulling on your fingertips, making them longer. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Taking our hands out to the sides now, same thing. Let's alternate. Lift one hand, lift the other. Lift one side, lift the other. You can also do this with a bent arm if you like. I'm a little close to my wall here, so I'm going to bend my elbows. Lift, squeeze that upper back. One more each side. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Doubles. Here we go. Lift both, lower down. Engage that core. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. We're not done yet. Same thing this time. Take them all the way down, reaching towards your toes. Same thing, palms down, alternate lift and lower. Again, reach them long. Straighten those elbows. Relax the shoulders. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doubles. Here we go. Lift and lower, making sure your head is in line with your spine. Keep looking down at your mat and not up at your screen. Lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Hold them up here. Flip your palms to the ceiling. And then last set, same thing. Alternating left and lower. Lift and lift. Final 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Doubles. Here we go. Reach them long. 8, 7, 6. Straighten elbows. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Freeze here. Hold your hands up. Palms still to the ceiling, reaching long. We lift our torso and put it down. Lift. Just a little bit, using those back muscles and that core. Your core is still engaged, you guys, this whole time. I know. Final 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You did it. Nice job. Let's bring our hands back underneath our shoulders and let's just gently press up for a nice stretch here. Relax it back down. And let's go ahead and push back up into a child's pose. So crawl your knees in a little bit closer. Shift those hips back. Oh, that feels really good on that lower back. Coming back to our hands and knees, curl those toes, and then I want you to push up to a downward dog. Send our hips to the ceiling, straightening those legs, dropping the chest between those elbows. Big inhale. On our exhale, we're going to step our leg in between our hands. Wiggle it in there as best you can. Dropping our hips, holding this beautiful stretch for our hip flexors. Or wherever you can. Maybe you're up here, and that's okay too. Same arm as leg. Nice torso twist. Let's turn and reach up to the ceiling, opening up that chest. Let's come back down. And then straighten those legs. Again, only as much as you can. And then send that same leg back. We come back into your downward dog and switch legs. Big step forward in between those hands. Dropping those hips down for a hip flexor stretch. You are where you need to be, what your body is capable of here. Love this stretch for my hip flexor right there. Other arm comes up, twisting towards that knee, opening up that shoulder. Come back down to center. Straighten that front leg, stretch up. Good, bend the knees. Stepping back to that downward dog one more time. Push back. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bend our knees and gently come to a seated position, cross-legged, or whatever is comfortable for you. Maybe you need to support your hips with a pillow. That's just fine. Sit up nice and tall for me. Inhale. Exhale. Take that right arm, cross it over that left knee, round the back, and I want you to pull up on that knee, but this stretch is for our upper back and our shoulder. Just pulling away, resisting. Excellent. And release. While we're here, torso twist around. And back to center. Left arm crosses over that right knee, round the back, gently pull, resisting away, feeling that beautiful stretch. Sit up back again, nice and tall, and torso twist around. Coming back to center. Release the tension in those wrists. Give me some big wrist circles. I hope you guys feel amazing. I know I do. Great workout. We got our heart rate up, tone those muscles, all without any equipment. Reverse. Hands on the knees, chin to the chest, let the head hang. Give me a nice neck circle here. All the way around, 2 times, nice and slow. And reverse. Finishing, looking down, lifting the chin. Right arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale, big side bend over for all those obliques and our side planks. That was tough stuff. I'm proud of you. Inhale. And reach over. And release it down. Finishing, as always, big inhale. And exhale. Thank you for working out with me today. Give the video a like. Share it with your friends so we can spread the channel, and I appreciate all my supporters so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, comment, and we'll see you next time.